The thoughts, views, and comments expressed by the hosts, their guests, callers, and advisors on Eye of the Nation are not necessarily those of the management, ownership, or production unit of ILS, the Verizon Media Group. Eye of the Nation is a production of ILTV Studios and cannot be represented in part or entirety without the express written consent of the Verizon Media Group. Eye of the Nation is the intellectual property of the Verizon Media Group. Copyright 2026. All rights are reserved.
Hello and welcome to Eye on the Nation. I'm Levan Mello.
I'm Sandy Brown.
And I name Shamar J. Knowledge.
And I name...
Okay.
All right, so if you guys have been paying attention for the past, 2 weeks, we've been telling you guys that we're looking for our new co-host. Levan is leaving, and therefore we're looking for someone to come and sit on the desk with me. So we have had 3 people this week. Let's see if I can remember all their names. Y'all know I'm bad at names. We had Nate on Monday. We had Brian on Tuesday. We had
It was Brian.
Felipe, Jay.
It was Brian.
No, it was Nate, then
Brian.
then Jay. Yes, I remember. Yes, Brian, the big ticket.
Okay.
And Jay Philippe. And today we have Shamar.
Yeah.
But if you were paying attention, like I said, we are going to have somebody on every day until we find whoever it is we need, but we need you guys' help. So we need everyone who normally listens to us on radio and on television, where we know we have some of our biggest audiences, to come and join us on Facebook and Instagram. What it is? YouTube. Facebook and YouTube. Y'all, I struggling today. Y'all know I having my little drug withdrawal issues. Y'all funny already. And tell us how you feel.
You admit that kind of stuff publicly?
What?
That you have been drug withdrawal issues?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I'm not ashamed.
Commissioner,
Anyway,
I wanted to let you know that I'm
we need you
prepared to be
guys.
crown witness.
You ain't gonna be here after Friday, so that's cool.
Don't worry, but that's why I could be crown witness.
we need you guys to let us know how you feel that they do. If you feel the synergy is there, if you feel like they have what it takes to sit here and join us on Eye of the Nation, and today is Shamar's chance, so he'll be here for 2 hours. And then when you guys decide who you like from this week, then we'll pick 2 people, and then those 2 people will come back with me by myself. And then we have a new slate of candidates for round 2 that will be for the next week, and then we pick 2 from then, so it'll be 2 and 2 is 4, and then from 4 I think we do 2, and then from 2 I think we do 1. In any event, before we could do any of that, we need you guys. We need you. So let us know how y'all feel about them. When it's time to vote, we want y'all to vote. We want y'all to pay attention to everyone. Give everyone a fair chance. Don't just grab your favorite and then, pretend like you don't see anybody else. Okay? So can we do that?
That's actually how I pick the girls, Once I find my favorite one.
Wow, you've been picking wrong your whole life. Somebody say where we find baby Sebas. I already told y'all to be nice.
Already?
Okay?
Already?
Facebook is always y'all, all right? I feel like I have to bring a bell for y'all.
Always.
YouTube is always the nice one.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to allow him, right when we come back from the break, because I only think we only have a couple of more minutes, we're going to allow him to say a little bit about himself before we jump in, and then we're just going to jump right in
You see I wore
with the
my
news.
red and blue again for the month.
You should have put the red and blue on yesterday when Friend was here.
Yeah.
I had on red and blue for the
No,
month.
you did not.
Yes, my shirt was red and blue. And so I'm wearing red and blue. After I learned that the king was coming,
Oh, Lord.
I decided that I must, in proclamation of my dedication to His Majesty, drape myself in red and blue.
Where your sword? You gonna bring it today?
Do not do that with that sword today, please. See, I already about to put you out now. Don't ask for the sword, don't ask for the bell, and don't ask for the whistle. What else do you have up here?
Yeah.
I surprised you. We asked you for that oatmeal. What did you do with it?
Shay carried out the back door.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's what we doing now?
It was a little...
And she trying to pretend like, I could see you, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're not invisible.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyway, let's see what the people say. He looks like if Levan and Sandy had a
Oh,
son.
my Lord.
I don't know. They might be onto something.
In agreement.
They might
If that's not baby Sebas, that's his cousin.
Oh my lord.
You want in any relation?
There's no relation. No, nothing at all.
The people are asking, so I'm only giving. He said, "Say if we had a son,
If you all had a son,
our son would be you."
wow. How y'all feel about that?
I don't know. I hadn't given it any thought.
You have
Me
no thought?
either. I never thought about. I never thought about it. I'll look at you good during the commercial
Yeah.
break.
Okay.
But be nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
We've
saying.
got 2 hours to go.
Yeah. Be
So
nice.
So I want to tell you something. BEC has sent me the light bill for South Beach Police Station.
Well, they sent me for Bahamar. You want to
Yeah.
switch?
No. Commissioner of Police, could you please come and take South Beach Police Station's light bill from out of my email? Because there's no way that this is my light bill for this one house that I live in with me and a fridge. I've gotten rid of the goldfish, so it's just leaving in there. I could drop this off by headquarters, Commissioner.
We're going
okay?
to take a break. We have lots of news when we come back, and we will continue our conversation with Baby Sebas right after the break. That's what the people want.
That's what they saying.
Eye on the Nation will be back right after these messages.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At VTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
We all know there are ways we can help. Your help can go even further. Be an everyday superhero. Donate to Hands for Hunger.
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello, welcome back to Eye on the Nation. I'm Levin Miller.
I'm Sandy Brown. We'll continue that BPL conversation when we get to the BPL part of news, because I think we do have something about BPL in the news today,
Sure.
which is good news for somebody, just
Sure.
not good news for us. But before we get into all of that and we continue our conversation, don't forget that Sunday, August 30th, that's this Sunday, the Mall at Marathon will be open for all your last-minute back-to-school shopping. So from this Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., you can check out shops like Sandy's, Classy But Sassy, Adidas, the Sports Center, the Perfume Bar, I like perfume, Body Beautiful, Time Zone, Shane's, LYS, and T&E Cellular. So from Sunday, so like I said, y'all know I struggle in. Sunday, August 30th, that's this Sunday, the Mall at Marathon opens from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. for all your last-minute back-to-school shopping. And with Canoe, Bahamian businesses can access their funds right at home, enjoy faster payouts, process payments 24/7, and move money at your convenience. So Bahamian business owners can accept payments online with Canoe, explore Canoe's API and invoicing features to get paid locally and internationally. Canoe is a Bahamian fintech helping local merchants accept payments fast and easy, and Canoe empowers entrepreneurs to get paid quickly and to grow.
Canoe, because there's nothing else left to do except choose Canoe.
And if you're looking to unwind or detox, Calm Teas and a 14-day detox tea await you at herbalbeautysupplyconcepts.com, or give them a call at 818-7831.
Yeah.
All right, So before we jump into what's making news, we're going to give Shamar a little bit of an opportunity to let people know who you are. Tell them a little bit about yourself. You got like
3
1
seconds.
minute.
Awesome. So I'm Shamar J. Nottage. I am a Bahamian youth leader, and I am here to audition for the co-host of this amazing show. And you're asking about the flashlight. I'm seeing the comments, guys. I came prepared. Just in case, you know, BPL barely provides light today, I'm ready, and I'm ready to be.
Well, if that's the case, he can need a monitor. You don't know how to be ambushing here.
But this,
I'm ready.
But this is what I don't need listen.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Did even message you and tell you bring props?
No, we didn't. No communication.
I've never even met this.
I don't believe it because it's no way this young man just came here and brought his own props.
I'm
never even
prepared.
met this young man, but I like the direction he's going.
I am prepared.
I like
I'm
the
ready.
direction he's
I'm
going.
ready. I'm
This
ready.
is how you be ready in the 21st century.
I'm ready. I could see
Yeah.
if the light turn off.
Yeah, he's gonna go very far.
I could see.
Oh no, I didn't have enough sleep for this.
You want to turn on?
I didn't have enough sleep for.
There you have it.
There
And
you have
now you can see him.
You could see me.
Oh goodness, y'all pray for me. Pray for. If you don't, y'all.
I'm prepared.
Y'all already know I've been struggling all week. I have not. I think I maybe slept 3 hours in the past.
Did you try the bleach?
I'm prepared.
You should have just tried it.
Yeah, you should have tried the bleach, I think.
Lord, who said?
I think you should try the bleach. You use the cup full of bleach in the hot water.
See, this
mix it
boy
through.
is a smart fella.
You tested that out?
No?
I am trying to compose myself. I just feel like today's gonna be a
Isn't it
mess.
wonderful?
I just feel like this is going to be a mess
Isn't it
today.
fantastic?
It is not fantastic. I think that you just like somebody who just as playful as you. But anyway, let's jump back into what's making it. Are you taking it off? Or
No,
you,
not yet, not yet. Just
You're
in
leaving
case.
it
Just
on?
in case.
Okay.
We could be talking and power go off.
Okay.
You know?
All right,
Gotta be
we're
prepared.
leaving it on the whole time.
man.
Interesting. Well, some good news for the people in Little Grand Key. Power has finally been restored.
See what I said?
I think it took how long?
Was it 6 weeks?
It's been a very long time. I know that they were talking about the
They
fact
might
that a
never
lot of
want
them were
like no
on.
more. They might say, you know something? Y'all can't
We don't want the light no more.
Get a bunch of light from
Yeah,
around
they
here.
want-
Well, BPL said that they have restored Little Grand Key following that extended disruptions that left residents without power. So supply was restored shortly after 8 p.m. yesterday. And now BPL is promising to expedite a long-term generation project that is aimed at increasing capacity, providing backup generation, and improving reliability on the key. But this is the good part that I guess the people on the key are going to be excited about. They're saying that they plan to meet with the residents and customers who believe, like you, that their appliances or electrical equipment was damaged during the disruption, so they can submit their damage
I need
claims
move
to
the
them.
Grand Key.
Maybe
yes.
just go move to Grand Key because they meeting with the Grand Key residents. And I think that's why my light bill probably is so high. They probably ain't gonna charge Grand Key this
Yeah,
month.
they-
Recouping the funds.
And they're gonna say, okay,
Yeah.
we just gonna take Grand
Yeah,
and
they-
give Sunny because it's no way $914 was my bill. BPL. Hi.
Yeah.
That's behind my bill.
Well, BEC.
That's
That's behind my bill.
BEC sent me an $1,100 bill.
BC?
PEC or
BEC.
BPL?
BEC.
BEC by any other name.
It's still
it's the
BEC.
Thank you very much.
I don't understand. Y'all got your bills? Let us know in the comments what y'all light bills look like because I know these people was I know
You
these.
ever open your bill and immediately get the desire to speak in tongues? No, I'm serious. I just got my bill. I wanted to wet it up in olive oil. I said, what is this in the name of Jesus?
Lift your
Go
hands.
down.
Yeah.
Lift your hands.
When I opened it, I was at work and I opened it and I closed it and I was like, this can't be serious.
Try to reset the
You
computer.
know, my coworker was like, you got your bill? I was like, yeah. She was like, what is it? I told her. So she was like, what's the use? I said, you didn't got to look at
I ain't
usage
looking
or
at
up.
that.
All I saw was the 914 and I closed that. Y'all are not going to disturb my peace today, BPL.
Yeah.
Y'all are not when I had to fill up generator twice.
Yeah.
And
I tell you, speaking, I say, BEC bill, I command you to come down. I
In the
opened
name
it
of
back up,
Jesus.
It was still up. I don't
Just
know.
yeah.
somebody say
You're not enough
$900.
faith.
Mine was $351. That's high for me. Can I take your $351?
Yeah. I'll
Can we?
see you at 351 and
Yeah.
I raise you my 1100.
Yeah.
They asked
y'all-
if y'all have Central Air. Who have Central Air?
Not me.
Not you. You. What about you,
Mister,
Levi?
I don't care if I had air in the center, in the front, or in the back. It can't be
can't be
$1,100.
Listen, and this is the thing. So my entire office, because we were talking about it, my entire office bill, where Central Air don't turn off because
Right.
they have special equipment that needs to
Right.
run and cool, and then there are different units in different. Was only $700 and something. How my little place, less than a whole office where the light thing don't turn
See,
off.
because you didn't carry the one.
Yeah,
Oh.
they didn't cater one.
Okay.
And at the
Someone
point
say
zero.
$700. Say, Sonny running a company. Or,
Yeah, they asking for the company.
I mean, I am running a company out of there, but I mean, I haven't done
See
it.
this?
No.
BBL, you are
Tony,
coming.
where's Tony Seymour?
No.
Where's
But what
Tony?
I'm saying is, I haven't in a while, so that don't even count.
What?
Someone said $8.19, and my belly broke down at the sight of it.
Someone said $700. That's better than $1,100.
I hear you all call one number yet that sound like mine.
I don't know what you was be doing in there. You and soft hands is having a time.
Someone said $819. That sounds like a Powerball number.
You and soft hands clearly is be having a time.
And we know I couldn't have been using air conditioning because we know that they killed my air conditioning. Remember that?
We're going
Cranky?
Cranky, yeah. So much your
submit your claim. Are they only taking grand key claims?
They asked how much you have a lighthouse sleep, man. You have lighthouse for
I
$1,100?
tell you, I thought that was a police station. I said, there's no way this could be mine.
Anyway, let's move on from this because we can
Yeah.
talk about BPL all day and y'all only gonna rise my pressure and
Yeah,
I
don't
can't
do
have
that.
my pressure
Yeah.
rise because
Not
I
for
done
that.
not for that. I don't even sleeping properly. So y'all just give me
You got a little something.
yeah man, I got you a little something. If y'all love something that can help me sleep.
No.
Sorry.
No. Do
A
the
little
bleach.
something.
What, to the commissioner, I want you to
A
do
little
it.
something. You know, a little
Nah, just
prescription. A little prescription. I mean, and these pharmacists want to give you things like Motrin and things. I want something I might
Some
get sell and
Charm.
recoup some money
Some
off
Charm.
of if I get broke. Sorry.
No.
Let's get back in court.
Yes.
We offer me.
I'm prepared to be Crown prosecution witness.
Now listen, I can tell you who wasn't prepared to be Crown prosecution witness when we get to that story.
Oh, boy.
But anyway, so a 28-year-old man who missed over 60 court order check-ins
Yeah.
while on bail has been jailed for 3 years. So Donovan Higgins, who had initially did, he missed it 60 times.
60 times.
He missed it 60 times.
60 times.
We taking this off, or
Yeah,
we keeping this on the whole
after
time?
the break. After the break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he was jailed for 3 years, and he also admitted to another crime that he's serving a 15-year sentence for. So is the 3-year sentence for him skipping the bail?
I suspect it sounds concurrent to me. Though. So it's gonna be the same 15.
It's the same
That's
15
different.
years.
So what's the systems in place to identify these repeated non-compliance?
I don't know, but I know one thing. They do appear to be cracking down on it because the only way for people to be going to jail for it is for someone to be catching them, right?
Now they
So
catch
someone
them.
catching them.
Now they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe. I told you. I have every confidence that 81. He was the. After we got a win of him, I suspect that they made it somebody's business to check.
Yeah.
So you're confident in Shanta? You're confident?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Well, I mean, is this really Shanta though?
All
It's
of it is
it's our
And then
Shanta.
officers,
also-
it's
no.
our officers that keep the log.
Yeah.
Yes, but my question is, who's in charge? A private company is in charge of the electronic,
The electronic
monitoring.
monitoring.
Right, and what I'm saying is, if you don't come in and you don't sign your bail, you don't do whatever you have to do,
Right.
then you call Levin, who in charge of electronic monitoring, and you say, hey, where Sonny is, because she ain't been here for 3 days or whatever, and they say she XYZ, and then they send the people to go and get
Right,
her.
but somebody still has to check the log
And hire them. Who
and
hire
say,
them?
hey,
Government?
okay, we've checked the
Shanta
log,
them hire them.
and based on the log we've seen, this because it's usually twice a week, right? It's usually Saturday and Sunday or something, like that, right? So
No, some
see-
people just do 3 times a week. Some people
Okay,
do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Mhm.
Okay, well, I see no signing. in
When
this
I had to do it, it was, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know y'all was sitting here trying to figure out what
Was it-
Sonny had decided for.
They're ready for you.
Was it for the drug judge?
It wouldn't have been drug. Are you hungry?
I actually am very not hungry.
You need one of those detox. What it is? Herbal Beauty Supply.
Yeah.
You
Call
need
them on the
some.
number.
But in any event, and I also saw another story that was similar with a woman who was out on bail for murder, who also didn't sign in. But I see she answered them on Facebook.
But
Yeah.
my question.
So y'all just.
She just wants y'all to know she ain't lost.
Yeah, she say how y'all want me. I thought I was seeing things at first, but she literally say how y'all want me sign in.
And I ain't a mental
When I was in
institution.
a mental, so they have Wi-Fi in this mental institution. I don't understand.
Well, I tell you one thing, either she crazy or she well on her way because why would you even put this in the public domain? I don't understand what the internet is doing to the world, you know. I like, wouldn't you just tiptoe in a police station and say, hi, see me here? You all ain't got to keep looking?
But my question though, why isn't the monitoring company, why the company who they hire for the monitoring, why they ain't notifying Shanta?
But
or
the-
notifying
but
police?
because their
it would
job
be
is only to monitor.
Yeah, they would only be monitored.
Right.
Now they ain't doing. I ain't trying to say they ain't doing the best, but we've had some people out on bail, been dead for
Yeah,
a while
yeah,
without monitoring on.
Uh-huh.
In Canada, remember one
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
Canada? The next one who they say they did find, but they didn't really find him. We thought that they did find.
You mean-
He on the
You
run.
mean the fella that on the run
In the wheelchair, yeah. So I know if they really doing what they need to be doing either. But I think maybe a better system needs to be in place instead
need
of
to do
that
something.
manual logbook.
It takes a text. Hey, listen, we ain't hear someone in a long time. Check up on them.
I don't know if we check them.
don't know.
I could just send the
Email.
police to go get you.
Send the police. Send Sean to them. That's
Yeah,
all.
I just gonna send the police to
Send
go
Sean to
get you, to be honest. But anyway, it like you said, it does look like because I saw 2 stories about that today, about them going after people who are not signing in. So now I think
I
since
see
that
they pleading
incident
the blood of
happened,
Jesus and all over this thing. And I say these people really believe Jesus' blood don't have nothing else to do. Jesus' blood got the whole war in Ukraine to worry about. You ran here missing the police sign and we must
calling on the
use-
blood.
We must use the blood of Jesus for this.
yeah.
But
Calaboose.
they call it when the anger person need to charge, though. They call it then.
All I know is, right, if you have to sign into a police station, you might want to start doing that because it looks to me like this is not a good time
Yeah.
to don't be signing.
I mean, it should never be a good time. for
No,
you
but
to
this
not
is
be
certainly
signing
not a
in,
good
but-
time.
Okay. All right. Let's jump back into news now. I thought by now this person would have already been charged, but they haven't. Or if they have been charged, they just ain't let us know yet.
Who,
We
little
don't
Miss
have a-
Bonnie Parker?
Let me tell you something. I'm trying to figure out. Sis, you need some help
You mean the little renegade rabbit?
because I can get you off.
Oh, boy.
Because I tell you one thing, sis mean, she
But I
is
just
not
trying to
snitching.
figure out-
Because let me tell you what they expected to charge her with. Because from they say this first charge,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It was leaving, it was Castro, it was Dante, it was
Do you remember the fellas that was convicted of murder in Grand Bahama with the immigration officer? There was a guy on there, right? And I'll never forget the story because they arrested him and charged him with murder. They adjourned the matter, come back 2 weeks later. By the time they come back, he was no longer charged. But I can tell you one thing. He tell them it was a red car. We went 5 feet through the bush. The backpack was.
and I was doing the same. I don't blame them at all. But let me tell y'all all accounts that this 18-year-old girl, now I don't know if y'all remember the story. It was one of the shootings that happened
Gladstone.
over the weekend. Police chase, there was a murder, there was a police chase. They chased them. The 3 people that were in the car,
Shot at the police.
yes, they shot at the police. There was a chase. There were 4 people in the car, but the 3 men that were in the car that they thought that was associated, who came out and did the shooting, escaped. So while those people escaped, they look and they find this girl hiding under a bus, they say.
Right.
Guess she can't run as fast as
Right.
the rest of them. So they arrested her, and the vehicle was still there, and I think they found ammunition and guns and stuff in the vehicle.
Right, like she was going to Benghazi.
So
she's gonna be Gandhi.
will they kind of imply that she was the driver, right? Before I reached the station, police would have been at y'all house.
Yeah, man.
If me and y'all ever get caught doing something, I keep telling y'all that.
It's snitch.
Just
Sign the snitch.
don't even run. You might as well just start running
Yeah,
right now.
come. Don't go
Go
nowhere.
straight to the
Don't go
station.
nowhere. Don't
But
go nowhere.
this is what they charged her with. Okay.
Right.
3 counts of murder.
That's what I was
3
wondering about.
counts of attempted murder.
Whoa.
3 counts of possession of a firearm with
Right.
intent to endanger a life. 3 counts of possession of an unlicensed firearm. 2 counts of possessions of ammunition, armed robbery, abetment to armed robbery, stealing, and receiving. And I must go to jail by
Now you-
myself.
She got everybody.
Now I want to take you to the thing that I thought when I read this. I see, well, they charge this girl for every murder this weekend. Because, no, I'm serious. Like,
Well, I can tell you this. From what I heard, and I guess when y'all watch Eyewitness News later, it better be Eyewitness News y'all watching, y'all will see that they're saying that they think that those
The murders are connected.
were connected.
Yeah,
That's yeah. fine.
Which is why they feel allegedly that she, I guess, was
but
the
this is a
driver
tight
in
little
all of
calendar.
them.
I mean, when did she sleep?
And for 1 person?
Y'all lying but her.
1%. All of them charges.
Yeah, well, yeah, because she
Well,
is.
she-
She
was
telling
in that.
nobody. Yeah, she tells.
But I'm saying, I mean, to be in all those,
ain't
that's
telling
a
nobody.
lot. That's a lot. Like, she must not have anything else to do.
No
Yeah.
sleep, no eat. She just crime.
So this stems from this 3 separate
Right.
shooting incidents and a armed robbery that
Right.
happened Friday and Saturday.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
first shooting was in the area of Soldier Road and Blue Hill Road
Right.
that resulted in the death
By
of a
the- by water and
50-year-old
sewage.
man. The second shooting was on Joe Farrington Road that resulted in the death of a 52-year-old male. And the third occurred in Gladstone Road, resulting in the death of a 36-year-old. And the armed robbery of a business establishment in the area of Carmichael Road and Blue Hill Road.
And teach you all
So y'all, she just Bonnie and
She
Clyde.
was buckled
She,
down
yeah,
all
everything.
weekend.
And I must go to jail by myself.
No, sir.
Well, actually, this actually sounds like the story of the 3 Hebrew boys in the woods. Remember? First, there was 3 Hebrew boys in the fire, and when they looked, lo and behold, there was 4.
It's 4.
Well, first the police saw 4
And now they
Hebrew
see
boys
1.
in the car, and when they look again, it was only 1.
1%.
So, what's she name?
Well, maybe we say she ain't snitch. Maybe she just ain't snitch yet.
Yeah. I think she can snitch though.
Francesca, if I bring this grocery list of charge, when you plan to snitch?
Yeah, she.
Me? From y'all bring me a cold Coke, and when y'all was interviewing me, I was
When the
snitching.
fella bring me this receipt for the charge on it.
And you ain't snitch yet?
Anyway,
She ain't snitch yet.
we have lots more when we come back from the break. Michael Pintard's back in the news, and he's hitting back
boy.
out at the comments that Ingram had.
Don't
I
turn
know
off
you
our
gonna
light,
have
Michael, please.
I know you're gonna have a field day.
Don't turn the light off, Michael.
Please stop staring at me like that. We'll be back, y'all, right after this.
Eye on the Nation will be back right after these messages.
Okay, guys, this is what we doing today. We training for the bounce back. This a 150K payday. Y'all ready? Yes. Y'all sweating today. Give me a 2 ball. 10. Give me another 2 ball. 15. You spin, right? It don't look so. There's 10K. Name these games after me. Food Dragon.
Food Dragon!
Cinema Classic.
Cinema Classic!
Yeah! Put that parlay in. Put that in. You know, Jalen Brunson disappointed us last time. You gonna walk for this or you gonna run for this? Good pace, good pace. Not too much water. Put it down. Let's go.
It's the Bounce Back 150K payday. Big wins for 10 weeks straight. 15K every week. 10K to a lucky winner. Visit islandluck.com for more info. Island Luck. Winners live here.
Edenwell has expanded their testing menu. We now offer blood work, drug screening, and so much more. Our hours of operation are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., located on 11 Madera Street. We are here for all of your laboratory needs, with fast and reliable lab work done by our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Let us help you take the needed steps to stay in the know about your health. Let's keep working towards a healthier you. Stay Eden well.
Welcome to Paradise Premium Foods, where exceptional taste meets everyday convenience. Right in the heart of Hurricane Hole Plaza, whether you're planning a beachside brunch, an intimate dinner, or simply restocking your favorites, we offer only the finest selection of local and imported goods, handpicked for quality, freshness, and flavor. At Paradise Premium Foods, shopping is effortless, service is personal, and every visit feels like a treat. From gourmet meals to go to organic essentials and indulgent treats, this is your neighborhood market elevated. Live well, eat better. Discover Paradise Premium Foods, now open at Hurricane Hole Plaza, Paradise Island. Paradise Premium Foods. Taste the difference.
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello, welcome back to Eye on the Nation. I'm Stephen Miller.
And I'm Sandy Brown.
And I am Shamar Nottage.
All right, I think we stopped talking about Bonnie. We done with Bonnie?
Yeah, I think we done.
Bonnie, we got to find out who Clyde is. We got to get you out, man.
She's the scapegoat.
I mean, Bonnie,
All the crimes.
call me. Because I would have cried so much, people would have thought they kidnapped
The
me.
last person I wanted to call is me because she might need someone to help her do some of this. That's every crime. That
No,
weekend.
things like that happen though. If y'all watch a lot of these, there's y'all gonna tell me I'm crazy, but whatever. There's a series called, I think it's like Couples Who Kill or whatever. And one of them, this woman actually got away because when they caught her, she pretended like the guy had kidnapped her.
Mhm.
And the only reason they found out that it wasn't true was because they saw her on like surveillance video.
That's a smart thing to do.
Killing people. That's what I would do.
So, hey, listen, they kidnapped me. I know where he is. I know how long I've been here. And they tied my head with a black bag, a black garbage bag. I couldn't see nothing.
By the time police catch me under that bus, I would have been crying snotty. Thank you so much. Tears of a black woman? What?
Oh, boy.
Anyway, so let's jump back into...
I know one thing. They have to tailor-made your jail outfit, you know.
Me?
You know that? Yeah.
Why?
I don't think this come in standard measurements, so they got to make sure they get you a good one.
What that's supposed to mean?
So you could be here a little while. You will make sure we get you something that fit comfortable.
All my clothes fit comfortable. What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about in jail. You know, they use
They got to get some
them
little
broad measurement.
spandexy.
That's what I said.
Yeah, just get me like something
we can
little.
let the prison tailor sort you out, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Very appreciative of that. Anyway, so prosecutors are trying to convince a judge to send former American beauty queen. She was a beauty queen?
Mhm.
I didn't know that. Lindy Shiver back to prison for allegedly breaching her bail conditions.
Mm-hmm.
So she's accused of the 2023 plot to kill her estranged husband while he was in Abaco. She's charged along with her alleged lover. Y'all is watching way too much Snapped.
This is the
Terrence
same
Bethel.
situation in Blair.
In Blair?
Yeah, remember the woman convinced her lover to kill her husband in Blair. Same situation.
When it was that the BP?
Andrews and they.
Who?
Yeah,
The biker. Yeah.
Same concept. Find a young boy, show him where the box is, let him see the jewelries in the box, close the box and say, go kill him, and I go open the box back.
So prosecutors, I'm ignoring you. So in 2024, Senior Justice Cheryl Grant Thompson revoked her bail after she gave an interview to ABC concerning her pending trial. Now, I don't know if y'all know, because a lot of people don't, how it works in the States and how it works here is completely different. They have big conversations, commentary, they bring in experts, they sit there and they tear apart evidence, and they have like a whole panel, and they can do that. We are not allowed to do that here. Once somebody has been charged, you're not allowed to say anything that's
sub judice.
Exactly. That's already not in the papers. You can't have like conversations about it. So she went and she gave an interview to ABC, and so they revoked her bail. Now, prosecutors are alleging that she also failed to make herself available for technicians and her ankle monitor. So they revoked her bail, but she was on house arrest? Is that what they're saying? So apparently, she reported issues with her device on December 22nd, 2025. They allege that she failed to make herself available to go to Microfil to check the GPS tracker. As a result, from 126 days, she was unmonitored.
From April 29th to October 4th, 2024.
She just been having a dandy.
That's
So y'all didn't realize that woman bracelet was not working for 126 days?
Why didn't
they couldn't go to the house?
May, June, July, August, September, October.
Y'all couldn't just go to the house?
Hey, what's going
Hey.
on?
We looking for you.
Yeah.
Come go with us.
Yeah, let's go.
Can we check the battery and your? I don't understand.
Something.
They said that. So her lawyers suggested that the company has a history of defective monitors and that she had a problem with her ankle monitor on 2 occasions. Yeah, but you know it wasn't working for 126 days. I wasn't even going to give them an opportunity to have nothing to say to me. As soon as that started beeping, I just, hey,
Come for your
come
things,
for your something is
7
wrong.
months. 7 months.
I don't understand. Anyway, the hearing resumes Tuesday,
Sure.
and she wants to travel to Florida.
Yeah, no.
She ain't coming back.
Fox still have an F in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's the true definition of young, wild, and free.
Yeah, no, she
Erica,
ain't,
yeah, she is.
she ain't coming back. She ain't coming back.
And who's the judge she before? Cheryl Grant Thompson?
Yeah.
She's not gonna get bail.
Yeah. Let me see if I could get into some of these. No, we could get into the comments after,
She's not
like
gonna
right
get
before.
bail. She is going to go to jail.
Yeah.
Well, it continues on Tuesday, so we'll figure out what it is. I mean, they send this man to jail for 3 years after he didn't check in 166 days.
Right.
Times. I don't know if that's days or times. Times.
66 times.
She was unmonitored for 126 days.
Yeah,
so-
that'd have to be more than 66 times.
Yeah, just let her stay in there for a little while. She'll be okay.
Yeah, keep her in jail or we can find her.
We definitely need to know where she is at all times. Anyway, we'll jump back into it. I see repatriations are still going on. Friend, I can tell you one thing.
Repatriations is a must.
If they send 2 people, they gonna let the press know.
Yeah.
I know the press tired of going up to that airport. I feel like every 3 days they do.
Yeah. 124 Haitians.
Yeah, he just
over
wants,
7 days.
He just wants to let y'all know that they doing
We sending
something.
them back. That's all he's saying. We sending them back.
Yeah, but the press have to be there every time.
Every time, I guess.
Well, I mean, when you consider the fact that they're calling it a multi-agency operation.
Just send a press statement.
Yeah, send a letter. Hey,
Every
we are
time, I
moving
know
on.
every time they call and they say, hey, they
What
say,
y'all doing
again?
today? Sending back Haitian. And y'all did that yesterday?
I feel like
Yeah.
I appreciate what y'all doing, but I
Yeah.
mean, to announce it every other day, I guess people want to know.
That's our obligation, though, to enforce immigration laws.
And but look on the bright side. Shanta have crime down. Pookie them ain't murdering. You know, on the slow news.
Pookie them just had a whole slew of murders on the weekend.
And Platyped.
That's last week.
They had a whole slew on the weekend. What are you talking about?
Right, and what did the commissioner say? Crime is not up.
Oh.
You didn't hear?
So the car will get thief.
And besides, they know the one person who's doing all the crime in the whole of the Bahamas, and they gotta lock up.
She ain't doing all the crime, but the people she associated with, they
Crime
definitely
should go
doing
down by at
something.
least 30% with her in jail.
I'm laughing. 'Cause this girl might come out and look for me.
Oh, boy.
I'm laughing at that. But anyway, we do have a video. We have a clip of the Haitians that were repatriated today.
We have 104 Haitian nationals that are being repatriated, consisting of 76 adult males, 27 adult females, and 1 minor female. All of these individuals would have been apprehended throughout the Commonwealth, which would include Grand Bahama, Abaco, Bimini, New Providence, Eleuthera, Exuma, which shows that we are increasing in our operations throughout the Commonwealth. These individuals would have already gone through due process. They went to court, they would have paid their fines or would have done their sentence, and that's why we're here today. We can increase our operations, and as long as you come into our custody, you will go through due process, which means you will go before the courts, and whatever the courts decide, that is what you'll have to be facing.
Hi, my name is Anthony.
One thing when I need on come now, he on all the clips.
He on all the clips.
Yeah.
No, he's a correspondent for that.
So let me say this, right? I'm happy to see that the minister is not out here.
Yeah.
You know he was there though.
But
Is there?
He was there. I don't think he gave an interview, or did he do an interview? But you know he was there.
An interview.
Fact check that, please.
I don't remember seeing an interview, but the reason I said it is because remember I had said that like there is a whole enforcement unit, right, with like a senior, I think they call him assistant director of immigration, who in charge of the unit. Like you see him. You ever hear me talk about Big Bad Chad? That's Big Bad.
That's me. Okay.
Big Bad Chad, who's in charge of the waste snatching brigade.
Okay.
You how much Asian they could they what they with them? They just round them up in mass numbers, right? And he
I think
said
they just be together and mass.
but he's also said that they've gone through the entire process. So we're not talking about an exercise where we just shipping people back to where they come from. No, they've gone through court, so they've engaged the system at, I guess, the highest level.
Yeah.
Which should then have some restrictions via visa and passport and that kind of stuff for them. Even if they ever tried to come back on a work permit or whatever have you, they have engaged the system high enough that you could do a name check, AS400 check, and you should actually be able to pull up information about them in the future should that need arise. That's pretty cool.
Lyndon says they'll be back next week.
I doubt that.
Probably.
More than likely.
Probably.
It's difficult to get out of Haiti these days. It's not as easy as it used to be.
Someone say where are the Dominicans and the Cubans. Now remember we did have this conversation, was that yesterday or day before yesterday, when the minister did clarify that yes, we are repatriating a number of people, but it just so happens that the greatest number of people that we're repatriating are Haitians.
Yeah.
I mean,
They say check the tender app.
And that is on more than one level, right? Because, you know, there was a period when we had the era of the sailboat, right? Remember we had the Haitian sailing vessels that would run aground? If you remember, you for every maybe 100 Haitian sailing vessels, you had a Cuban migrant landing with about 6 Cubans. So there was that. Then there is the procreation factor, right? That Haitians have maintained the 5 to 7 child ratio procreation from 1980 to now. When you look at it pound for pound, man for man, the way they live and operate is the reason they are in such mass quantities. So it is not unusual to hear a larger number of Haitians than any other number, as a matter of
I
fact.
mean, I don't think anybody would be surprised with that, but I think they had to make the statement because
they said the Haitians playing tag team.
But I don't think they will outdo Chad and his team, and I'll tell you why. You know, he also said something that was interesting. He said, this is from across the Commonwealth, which means, it make no sense you come into Nassau and think you could go sneak and live in Andres. We'll come and get you there. Don't make no sense you come to Nassau, because one time ago, Haitians had this thing where if once they landed in Nassau, they just needed to stay covert long enough to be able to either get into the bushes of Exuma or get into Abaco on the work. He's saying
I
now.
think they have no GPS. I think wherever the boat land, they just stay.
No, this is a
because they
sophisticated
have
operation.
Not all of them, because
No,
they have a large number of Haitians on some of these family islands too.
Just there.
I agree. But I'm saying a lot of times the operation was very Nassau-centric. So as an immigrant, you feel like,
You're safe
oh,
on
if I
islands.
go to this island or if I go to Andes,
It's
like,
worse because
Yeah.
as soon as you touch down on one of them islands, people just know where you is. They
Unless
say,
you come on a boat.
and they call an immigration for you.
But Mr. Adams is saying, we've got some from Abaco, we've got some from Eleuthero, we've got some from Exuma. Wherever you decide to be an immigrant, we are coming for you.
Okay. All right. Any thoughts?
It's impossible, in my opinion, because as Sonny would have said, when they're on the islands, those people, they know that they're there, but immigration, sometimes they ain't going all the way down there to go search for them. And they've been there for years.
But we know that we know from prior operations in the immigration department, where immigration has actually run middle of the night operations where nobody knows anything, no one has any cell phone, they get there on a row, they land manpower and assets on the ground, they do a clean sweep, and by sunrise, they are in and out and back in the capital.
How often?
I can't talk about the regularity, but I'm saying let's not say that the immigration department hasn't beefed up its operations to that magnitude, is what I'm saying.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we trust immigration.
Yeah.
They've been doing it.
And
decent.
Chad
They've been
don't
trying.
around.
They're
You and Chad is
trying.
friends, ain't
Yeah,
you?
y'all string together.
Yeah, I'm gonna chat on a first name basis.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move right along to your favorite person to talk about, and hopefully the power don't go off while we talk about it.
I'm prepared.
So,
Where's my flashlight?
While you were gone, gallivanting around in Cat Island, we did have the conversation about what Ingram had said when they were celebrating the FNM's 92 victory, right? It was 1992.
Me and you talk about that.
No, when Ingram came with the comments, you weren't here. I had to talk about it by myself.
Right.
Right.
But Ingram only listened to our video and then go.
And then he gonna do it.
Yeah.
We talked about it before, but we didn't. And then the next day, I think
Sure. I'll
Ingram
accept
said it.
that.
So what Ingram pretty much said is that he thinks that the
Pintar is a
FNM.
loser.
That's not what he said.
That's exactly what he said.
What he said was he feels as though the FNM needs to find people who the
are
public
winners.
wants to vote for. And he
Yes,
admitted that the cadre of people that the Free National Movement put out in the last election obviously was not what the people wanted, because they rejected pretty much all of them, right? He didn't say Pintar, but he did say that the FNM needs a leader they can win with.
So who's the leader of the FNM?
So,
We ain't know.
so the FNM needs a what?
A winner.
Aha.
They need a winner.
And
So-
that would make Pentad,
You and Fran having a conversation?
Wait, Sonny, wait,
No, y'all two have the
What?
conversation. I wouldn't say, but anyway, so
boy.
he's responding to him now. So he said that he believes that he is still the best option to carry the party forward, but acknowledged that the FNM in a convention will make that ultimate decision. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, they were supposed to have one, and then they decided they wasn't having one anymore, and then they just sent out a statement to us and saying, we decided that we're going to keep Pintard on for now.
Pentad probably typing the letters he said.
Yeah, he ain't got no secretary.
That's what he said.
But then you have
he also said to hell with the media that have, so this must be for you,
He mean me.
He mean you.
who have criticized his decision to stay after leading the party to a crushing defeat. I mean, you know, I just find
and
it.
see, this is how you know he is delusional. It wasn't a crushing defeat. It was the crushing defeat in West End. Then the crushing defeat in Golden Isles. And then the blowout. See, this is how you know that where he lives, it is unicorn, rainbows, and sprinkles
And cotton candy.
happening around that place.
But I also find a little bit of hypocrisy in it, because one of the reasons that they ran Dr. Minnis was because they said that Dr. Minnis was defeated and he got do really bad and he needed to know when to move on. That's everybody's criticism of Dr. Minnis was he just trying to hold on to power. You know, he does not know when to let go.
He still carries weight though.
But ain't that what you're doing? Because I mean,
and
listen,
even in as good as Menace.
in terms of what?
Yeah,
Well, certainly not social media.
No, nobody as good as Menace on social
That's
media
my
now.
point.
Menace and White Daddy just controlling they have TikTok market on
I can tell you that.
lock. But I just, anyway, we do have some of the comments. Eyewitness News did a little clip. So this is what Pintard had to say.
Had I been a former leader, who won multiple times, who understand the dynamics of politics, at a ceremony that celebrates me and celebrate what the team has accomplished, I would know, and I would not make those comments in that setting. It's not the appropriate setting for those comments, particularly since you have multiple opportunities to say that to an organization that holds you in reverence, and a leader who have made the point that we ought to celebrate all of our former leaders. That's why we call all of their names, and particularly those who are on side right now. And again, you would recall Mr. Ingram said a couple of years ago that it was 9.5 years he hadn't set foot, I believe was the timeline in the F&M headquarters, but we made it possible through a panel discussion because we believe that all of our former leaders, no matter what position they held, at the top of the ticket or anywhere on it, have a contribution to make, and we welcome their advice.
And this man gonna make blood come out of the back of his tongue, because they invite all of their former leaders to have some sort of a voice in the way forward. But I don't think Minutes could even find parking in the parking lot.
But you're the one who keeps saying, and we have a clip of it, because that clip actually went pretty viral on TikTok, where you say Minutes ain't even in the F&M no more.
No,
so, and I said, Minutes, in my eyes, Minutes still in the F&M. Now, but now you trying to tell me he in the F&M, you need to make up your mind.
No. I'm saying that this man need to figure out what his story is going to be, because blood should be coming off the back of his tongue. You cannot say, oh, we think that the voice of every single one of our former leaders is important and needed in the conversation, but Minutes can't even get his car in the parking lot.
You know what I think is also very important? The type of people that you have around you that should be able to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
right? And I feel like, and I think we said this about Dr. Minutes too, when he was trying to run again to be leader of the party, and when he was trying to do things, and he was so confident that he was going to win Kalani, and we was like, who around him, like telling him these things? I want to know the people that are around him who are not giving him the advice to say, this is not a good look, this is what you need to do. Even if he does not want to step down, I think this time should have been like a rebranding time for him.
Right.
Like to try and make himself more palatable to the public.
Right.
Because obviously there was something about him and his leadership that the people did not trust. So you cannot come back with the same thing.
But Francesca, how is he asking me to discount the utterances of Hubert Ingram when it is Hubert Ingram's anointing that has him sitting where he's sitting?
It was, but they ain't on good terms no more.
So if the anointing runs out, my friend, it's time for your Georgie bundle to pack itself up and carry it.
Yeah, I understand that, but all I'm saying is I feel like even if you don't want to let go because you feel like you are meant to be prime minister, and you feel like if you hold on to another 4 years, it's impossible for the PLP to be voted in for a third term. You should be trying to rebrand yourself, though.
Michael Pinto runs as the leader 19 more times. The PLP is going to win 19 more times.
Not him.
What he should be doing is finding out who is a suitable successor in Marco City. Mind you, the king coming in October. Well, Brave Davis was going to be going to a by-election in September, right ahead. Think about what you would do to the PLP if they had to ready themselves with BC on fire. Grand Key ain't got no light.
Grand Key have light now.
Check them Friday. Let's see how we doing. No, just you got to get it 48 hours.
They have it down.
All right. The teachers, they billing up like a hurricane swell about whether or not they can go to work Monday.
Yeah.
The unions, they chomping at the bits because union agreements have to start again.
Only like a couple of the teachers.
But my point is, I would create the greatest quiet, because you got to go out on a blaze of glory. When you rebrand yourself, you're going to rebrand yourself to be a follower to one of the people who you just lead to one of the most abysmal defeats in the F&M's history. So who you gonna follow?
I want, if you spit on me.
Papa. Listen, Papa say what he say.
That's my point.
Papa say what he say. His leadership is not legitimate in not only my personal eyes. His leadership is Michael Pinto's leadership is not legitimate in my eyes, in the eyes of the thousands of Bahamians that voted against his leadership in the party. And so it's leadership legitimacy. It's the party's direction.
And he just ain't likable.
It's a generational transition.
He just ain't likable.
The only thing
The
is
FNM
Pintard.
does not believe that Michael Pintard could win the next general election.
The Bahamian people do not believe that Michael Pintard can win the next general election.
And so when Hubert Ingram said that the FNM has a job, that job is to find someone who could win.
And you know what is so sad?
And friend said he could win. Let me give you all some more of his
friend?
comments.
Michael Pintard said that?
No.
I didn't tell you stop listening to this man.
Can I read some of his comments?
Go ahead.
Thank you. He said, I will make the determination. No one else, and not your
That's
comments.
arrogance.
Right?
He is arrogant.
I will make the determination of what I do next, but while I am here to hell with what they are talking about in terms of labeling me a lame duck.
He is arrogant.
He said, my head is unbowed, save and accept to when I
Well,
pray
you
to
better
God.
bow it for a
I
brave,
am-
don't bloody it.
I
That's good poetic.
Okay.
My head is bloodied but unbowed. Well, you better bow it because the brave will bloody it.
I am a soldier for the Bahamian people, so I hold the government accountable. He said his loyal supporters feels as though, he told his loyal supporters, that they should be wedded to the party's success more than an individual. More importantly, be wedded to the country more than you are to a party. So I have no difficulty with anyone who makes a comment that makes sure you have a leader, a leadership team, and a strategy that could win. Pintard said someone who leads a party into defeat should have an opportunity to go to the party in a convention and put a case forward. I don't necessarily need, but I fully accept people who are giving me advice. You heard that?
Listen,
I don't necessarily need. He don't want y'all to tell him nothing.
There is a very thin line between confidence and arrogance.
And that line is called a thing named ability. And he don't have it.
And if you are a former leader that leads a party into defeat, then you have to explain to the delegates why you believe that these adjustments, you remain the best suited candidate to lead the party going forward. The convention will ultimately make the decision. And I do believe that I remain the best option for the free national.
Bottom line, Pintard is arrogant. When you have statements, he's saying, I will determine what happened to the party. And what happened to the rest of the people?
No, he trying to say, because the people in the media, in the press, and even especially have been saying, just step down. Like, don't bother with it. He's saying, y'all are not going to pressure me into doing anything. It's only me that could determine that.
He's a soldier
and he
for
said,
the Bahamian people.
He said he wants to be able to go to the convention, to be able to argue with the people at the convention and put his case forward as to why he should remain the
He
leader.
don't respond to criticism well, and that is the definition of arrogance.
Which is so crazy because it's the exact same thing he said about Menace.
He said he's a soldier for the Bahamian people, and I couldn't give a jump in Jehoshaphat if he was a soldier in the army of the Lord.
Well, he is. You say he only bow his head for Jesus.
Well, he needs to pick his head up because obviously he can't see that he's leading these people off of a cliff.
Yeah.
It is funny to me, it is curious to me that the utterances of Hubert Alexander Ingram was like that of the Holy Grail just 2 years ago. It is curious to me that they held a convention under candlelight to get rid of Menace.
It's only, well, he only praised Papa when Papa praised him. But then when Papa didn't praise him anymore, and we knew something was wrong because during the election, they wasn't even bringing him out. Y'all realize he wasn't coming out. He wasn't bothering with it. It was like he did anoint him before and he took his anointing back. But I just find all of this to be very hypocritical because everything that he is saying sounds like the exact same thing. It could be quotes from Menace.
Yeah.
The things that he is saying, Menace sounds like he said the exact thing, and it was why he did not like Menace. But you can't see that you slowly turn it into him, except.
You're not as good as TikTok.
Yeah. Menace could put anything on TikTok and we could watch.
I want to understand, what point does the confidence in his leadership become an unwillingness to recognize that people don't want you? Yeah, FNM people don't want you.
No, when he go to the
people don't
convention,
want you.
I guess he could decide.
He is
whether
going
or
to
not.
suffer a horrible defeat.
But it's okay. So politics is a game of evolution, right? And
He's
so
not evolving.
While you cannot be prime minister anymore, it is. Fred Mitchell always says something, and I don't agree with Fred Mitchell more than twice a year. But this is one of the times.
And he
right?
don't agree with you at all.
Yeah, that's fine. But
his voice no could be about you in the morning.
It is better to be a janitor in the government's favor than it is to be at the highest post in opposition. Your very best day in opposition isn't as good as your absolute worst day in government. And I don't think Michael Pintat understands that being the leader of nothing is nothing. But I don't expect anything better because you attract people of the likes of the former leader of the DNA who also didn't understand that to lead nothing.
But I
had the same problem with Brandon McCartney.
I will say this, even in opposition, I don't think that they're doing a very good job. It seems very disjointed because you have these shadow ministers who are speaking, but then the FNM as a whole sends out a statement.
Correct. And then Shannon sends a statement.
And then Rollins sends out a statement. And then Komalafe does a little video. It's
expose.
It's like they're disjointed. Like nobody speaks to each other.
No
nobody likes each other.
FNM.
It's just you're not doing a good job in opposition. Y'all need to be rebranded. Y'all need to hire somebody that makes sense. Y'all need to have people around y'all that can help y'all win the next election. Y'all have 4 years, and the PLB doing plenty foolishness today. Y'all could
But the ultimate goal, no matter what other language we use, should be to topple the PLP.
Yes,
that's the ultimate goal.
That's the opposition.
You have to now start looking at, okay, your leadership is not the strategy. How do we shift you out, shift someone in, build momentum, whether that is leadership from the inside or whether we recruit new leadership?
You had that?
I got it. I'm doing it like a Baptist preacher.
Okay.
What we can contend though.
We'll be right back.
You're going to get cut off. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
It's been time. Got to go.
We'll be back.
So you want a space. But not just any space. You need something with a little more potential. So how about 1,000 square feet of room to play with? Superb audio and video production capability, digital LED wall, full lighting grid, and about 124 seats to accommodate a full studio audience with so many other features. Make us your home for your next concert, conference, and so much more. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. Here at ILTV Studios, we'd love to bring your next event to life. So what do you say? Do you want our space?
There are ways we can help. Your help can go even further. Be an everyday superhero. To Hands for Hunger.
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello, welcome back to Eye on the Nation. I'm Levi Miller. That's an interesting shot.
I don't know if I like that. I'm Sandy Brown.
And I'm Shamar Knowledge.
All right. We're going to let you read the canoe ad because that's what we let everybody else do. So when I finish with the Mullet Marathon, it'll show up there and then you got it from there.
Awesome. Let's do this.
All right. So Sunday, August 30th, the Mullet Marathon will be open for all your last minute back to school shopping. That's this Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can check out shops like Sandy's, Classy But Sassy, Adidas, the Sports Center, the Perfume Bar, my favorite store, Body Beautiful, Time Zone, Shane's, LYS, and T&E Cellular. So that's Sunday, August 30th. This Sunday, the Mullet Marathon opens from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. for all your last-minute back-to-school shopping.
And with Canoe, Bahamian businesses can access their funds right at home. Enjoy faster payouts, process payments 24/7, and move money at your convenience. Bahamian business owners can accept payments online with Canoe. Explore Canoe's API and invoicing features to get paid locally and internationally. And Canoe is a Bahamian fintech helping local merchants accept payments fast and easy. Canoe empowers entrepreneurs to get paid quickly and grow.
Cool, because getting paid quickly and growing is what they do.
And if you're looking to unwind or detox, Calm Teas and a 14-day detox tea await you at herbalbeautysupplyconcepts.com, or you can give them a call at 818-7831. All right, Alexia gives you her thumbs up. She approves you and you're reading, and as long as Alexia's happy, we know our YouTubers are happy. They say you are a natural. I think Shamar has done his homework. He watches the show, which is a good thing, and he's keeping his voice present. I'm actually really surprised. So they look like they they called you Baby Sabas all through up and in the comments, but they seem to like you as well. All right, we're going to open the phone lines up at 5:30. Y'all can give us a call. Tell us how y'all feel about Shamar. Join any of these conversations that we are having. Right now, we're moving on to what happened at Cabbage Beach today.
Oh, Lord, Cabbage Beach.
So apparently a new fence has been erected on Cabbage Beach that the vendors who are there are saying is causing them not to have access to their customers anymore, and it's cutting off access to the beach. I think we have a first clip from them. We'll play the clip with the new fence being erected, and then I think we have an interview with one of the vendors. We'll just play it back to back.
See, Miss Martin, they still putting up the fence. That's the always place, that's always place. You know, fence going up here. They was trying to build up the fence by the water line. So now they want us to set up in the water, like pineapple drinks. They sell coconut drinks. They want us to set up behind the fence, meaning that this is not our property. They trying to say the stairs. As a disabled business owner, if the government don't fight for us, his own people, who's supposed to fight for us? I remember when they was trying to run Atlantis vendors. Hubert Ingram walked that sign, and he said, leave his people alone. Come on, man, you telling me all this going out, no government official, no Ministry of Tourism, nobody out here to help us fight? Come on, man. This have to be a better government, man.
Well, ask, and you shall be given. Somebody came out there to fight for them. It wasn't government. I mean, I guess he's a part of the government.
He's like government adjacent.
Yes. So he came out there. He went out there, which I think was I thought it was pretty cool that he went out there and lent his support. This is what he had to say.
Dear Member of Parliament for Freetown here. We're here on Cabbage Beach. And as you can see behind us earlier today, there was a fence that started to be erected on the eastern side of Cabbage Beach, where lots of vendors basically set up their stalls, they conduct their business, and they ensure that they are at the forefront of our tourism industry. That is unacceptable. The reality is the Bahamian beach is for Bahamians, and the high water mark is all the way up here. And so if you look at where they started to erect the fence, it is almost near the water. And that is unacceptable. Tourism is our #1 industry. These are hardworking businessmen and women who are out there every day fighting to create a good livelihood for their children and for their families. We cannot be in the business of taking bread out of their mouths. And so I'm here, I stand with the vendors of Cabbage Beach, and we're hoping that the government is swift in their action to ensure that this fence is not put up, that we abide by the fact that the high water mark is all the way up here. In fact, if you look all the way down at all of the other resorts, you're not going to see a fence in the middle of the beach. And so we stand with these vendors, we support them, we encourage Bahamians to also stand with them and understand and know your rights. The Bahamian beach and the Bahamian access to beach is for Bahamians. And we must ensure that we support these businessmen and women who are out there at the forefront of our tourism industry.
Is he shadow minister for tourism?
It gotta be the shadow minister.
I don't know. I can't remember what
I
all
can't
comes
remember.
under
Remember,
this.
they had that list, and they had, each of them have like 50 different portfolios. I can't remember what it is. I'm just trying to think of what his presence out there was. Like, did he just see it and then went?
Isn't that a part of his constituency? Because if that's Paradise Island, isn't it? Where's that?
Yeah, Cabbage is Paradise Island.
Right. So Paradise Island is in Freetown, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that comes under Freetown.
Okay, so I just was very curious. Honestly, I don't have much to say on this topic because I didn't even know Cabbage Beach was still a thing.
Yeah,
I stopped going to Cabbage Beach a long time ago because you only have a little bit of access to the beach as a Bahamian because the majority of the beach is taken up by the resorts, and I think that is one of the y'all ever tried.
That beach rough side.
You ever try swim or do anything on Cabbage Beach?
You need to be Michael Phelps to swim.
Listen, I went to Cabbage Beach one time when I was in 11th grade, almost drowned. I say they ain't gotta worry about me.
Yeah.
The waves on Cabbage Beach are absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, and then there's no parking because you only have this little, and then it's like one little entrance for the Bahamians to get to. I honestly feel like that beach has been cut off from Bahamians for years now. So I can't say I've not been there in a very long time where the vendors are, as opposed to, where the hotel line is. But if they are erecting a fence to try and stop the vendors from being able to have access to the tourists that are going to be there, or to stop Bahamians from just going on the beach, that's illegal.
So I have several thoughts about it, right? I'm very happy to see that Lincoln Dale is still playing who could catch Blue the fastest. Right? No, because if you do you follow them on social media? Him and Blue just been popping up in the same places, one behind the other, right? So I thought this was like a game of tic-tac-toe.
Blue ain't been out there today.
No, but Blue beat him to St. James Road. Blue beat him to the other thing. So I guess he had to make sure he get one up on Blue, which is the first thing I thought when I saw it. The second thing I think is, obviously the hotel don't know that this is Glennis on the Martin they playing with, and y'all might get away with enforcing some invisible boundary, But I could tell you from I saw that fence. I surprised Glennis on a Martin and walk out there personally and take the fence down.
Well, I can tell you the Ministry of Tourism did send out a statement, and we have that statement, so I'll read a part of it for you. And it says, it is deeply regrettable that the developers proceeded with the erection of a fence at Cabbage Beach after the Ministry of Tourism specifically requested further engagement before the work commenced. So they apparently must have told them they was going to do it, and the Ministry of Tourism was like, okay, we need to have a conversation. And they was like, conversation this.
Conversation fence.
And they put up the fence. The ministry acknowledges that an initial meeting took place with the developers during which they outlined their plans for the area. Following that meeting, there was an understanding the representatives of the ministry and developers would conduct a walkthrough together to determine where the proposed works would be and to understand its impact on the vendors. That never happened. When the ministry was subsequently advised that work began, the developers were asked to meet again before proceeding so that there could be a clear understanding of how the work would be implemented and how affected vendors would be accommodated. Regrettably, the fence was erected before that happened. So the ministry has now been advised, following an intervention by the Department of Environmental Planning, that the fence will be removed.
Right.
This will allow discussions to proceed with it shouldn't be no discussions after this because we already said that we wanted to have a discussion and y'all already did y'all own thing. So what we discussing now?
Right, so y'all go talk to the devil.
Yeah, and I hope that they paying for the fence to come down for whatever overtime or whoever got to pay to go there and take the fence down, that they paying for it because they put it up.
Right.
Whoever at the Department of Environmental Planning and Protection will go in there, make sure y'all send that bill to the developers.
Right.
So they said, so they're going to meet with them, and the ministry remains uncompromising in its responsibility to ensure that Bahamians continue to benefit from the country's tourism product. We will have zero tolerance for the economic displacement of Bahamians whose livelihoods depend on the participation of the tourism industry. We also remind the developers of their commitment to compensate affected vendors where appropriate. So if the vendors didn't make no money today,
you can pay for it.
Pay them. Yeah. And to ensure that Bahamians share in the economic opportunities and spin-off benefits generated to the development, environmental protection, and economic opportunity must coexist. The way forward requires consultation, cooperation, and a solution that protects the beach while safeguarding the livelihoods of Bahamians.
Listen, I think this is foreign direct investment at its best. Because when you have these multi-billion-dollar corporations investing in your island, purchase the island, they feel as though they own that land. So they don't think...
You could own the whole place, but you can't own the beach.
You can't own the beach. I don't think they understand that the beach is a public asset.
No, they understood. They just don't care.
They don't give two
Because
hoots.
the ministry said that we had a conversation with them and we told them, okay, y'all want to put this thing up, y'all want to do this, cool. We could walk with y'all and we could tell y'all where y'all could put it.
Right.
And they say, okay. And then they did it themselves.
It also sounds like they're playing a game of blind sham, right? Because what they're doing is talking about needing to do some work, right? And that could last, you know, ad infinitum. There's no... What we working on? You need to show me. Give me a start date. Give me because this fence can't go up for eternity. At some point, it need to come down. Wrong, minister. Y'all had to know that Glennis wasn't letting y'all put a fence on the Baby People Beach. Glennis is not letting that happen. The second thing is though, I do want the Ministry of Tourism and even Beaches and Parks Authority to get Bahamians to understand though that you can't turn it into a shanty town.
I can't speak on that because, like I said, I have not been there for a while to see how they interact with the tourists or to see what it looks like. Have you?
I've been. I don't know what you call recent, but I think I was there maybe in about February of this year.
And
the beach chairs have increased considerably since my former knowledge of the...
What's wrong with beach chairs?
Like, it's there's almost no beach to beach on.
It's not neat. It's not neat in
Right,
the
it looks like, it's just, have you seen what they've done over at the Western Esplanade? It is turning into what is called a hodgepodge. And we have to make sure that we zone it correctly. You don't want people to litter business onto the beach. The beach should be laid out correctly. There has to be limits. Francesca, one can't have 100 beach chairs because it's 5 vendors. And so I think we have to work simultaneously to ensure that the beach is actually still an experience, despite the fact that you
Who is it an experience for? Because most Bahamians don't even go out there anymore. There's only one little path. Like one little tiny little path, you have to park all the way in Godback, and then you have to take this long walk, and then it's a tiny little path between two people's properties that you go. I didn't even know people still just go to Cabbage Beach, to be honest. And that's besides the fact that I told you it's one of the roughest beaches I've ever been on in my life. But Jane says, and I agree with you with this, Jane, that it's a Pinterest, but I assume that's supposed to say Pintart, and other FNM MPs should have been out there to support Lincoln. I definitely agree with that. Lincoln should be considered leader or deputy leader. I definitely think Rollins probably going to run for leader, and then maybe him and Lincoln team would be pretty good.
Who you think will win? That's all I want to know.
I think it's a conversation that they have to have because you can't run for. He's talking about between Deal,
Rollins and Pintard and Deal.
But I'm saying they don't let what happened to Glennis happen to you because don't end up running for leader when you could have come to be one deputy. And now you are nothing, right? So if you think
I don't think he should run for leader. I think he should run for deputy.
That's the exact point I'm making.
Yeah.
Like, if you think
I didn't say that. I think Rollins should run for leader.
I'm talking to Shamad. If your sure chance is deputy, then run for deputy because at least you'd be sure you get that.
Yeah.
And then that puts you one slingshot away from leader.
Closer to leader, yeah.
Right.
But I think he's going to go for leader. I think
Who?
This is Deal.
No, I don't think he's.
I think Deal is going to attempt leader.
I don't think he's running for that, and I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he has. I think he has the right people around him who's telling him the right things, and if he is listening, I don't think he'll do that.
I don't think he's gonna.
So you think Rollins gonna dominate for that leader?
I think Rollins
is. Rollins dominating for leader right now, and
I think Rollins is the best thing they got.
And he ain't doing nothing. It can't be Shannon done because he ain't got his seat back.
He busy counting the cars in the parking lot.
He's still in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Don't want you to have a health event.
He don't have a seat. Remember, you gotta have a seat to stop counting cars.
I know.
So every time Parliament meet, he say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Andre Rollins leader, Adrian White deputy. I don't think Adrian,
I could support that.
I don't know if I support that.
It'll definitely bring the money for the White Knights back to the party. It'll definitely get them some vivacious headlines and stuff because Rollins could capture a headline. But
headlines in the wrong way.
But all news is good news.
And the thing about Adrian White is, we love him. We know we love White Uncle. But the majority of the things that people say about him is in jest. Like, we like him because he's funny. We like him because of the things that he did. Do we actually like him because of things that he says and the policies that, like, when is the last time you ever heard someone say, "Oh, I love that thing Adrian White said"?
Right.
No,
but
never. You'll see someone use him as a meme.
No, never.
You'll see someone post him dancing.
Sure.
But
But what I
do you
think
think
his
that the
superpower
Bahamian
is-
people will take him seriously?
What I think his superpower is he has the same superpower as every other deputy leader of the party, Frank Watson, Brent Simonette. He can get on the phone and say, "Why the party need $1 million?"
I understand
And
that.
I think people will actually.
I
send
get
him-
that, but
right.
what I'm asking is for a party that already, the leadership is already lacking in trying to get the Bahamian people to have faith in them.
Right.
You're going to put somebody there who the Bahamian people may not have faith in either. At least put somebody
So-
there who the Bahamian people may be able to vote for. And I don't know if that's Adrian White.
So can we agree he has a safe seat, right?
Yes.
Possibly the safest in the party.
Adrian White?
Yeah, he
Yes.
has the
Okay.
safest seat in the party's lineup.
Yes.
Secondly, if you notice over the last, how long has the election been? 3 months ago? 3 months ago now.
It's only been 3 months?
Yeah, it's been 100 days.
Yes. A little over 100 days.
You don't
yes.
notice how he has been sobering up. Remember, he was far more cantankerous in the last sitting of the House of Assembly. So nowadays, you almost don't know he's there, which I
Yeah.
think is an intentional step by him.
To sit back and listen. He's rebranding.
I don't think so. I think it was just because it was so dominated by Rollins. Rollins made sure that nobody else had anything to say.
Don't want you to have a
Remember?
healthy event, Madam Speaker.
Remember before Rollins was in there, it was White who kind of was, you know.
Keeping the pace.
Yeah, but now it's Rollins. And then at the end of it, it was Rollins and Pintard. Because when Rollins started making the papers all the time and Rollins started making the news, then Pintard was like, oh no, I can't let this happen. So
Mhm.
then at one point in the House, it was Rollins and Pintard back and forth, getting up and down, sitting up and down.
No
doing the
unison.
juggling
And
act.
White still
So
is
it
able to
was
get a little bit of-
No, he couldn't stand up and say nothing.
Remember White is Rudy don't fear no boy, Madam Speaker?
Well, he said that in his speech.
That's what I'm saying. So at least he still is. You could tell me 2 things crazy say since.
No, we don't know about crazy.
Okay.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, I think we would have to see more from Adrian other than a
Rudy
little,
don't fear no boy.
a little 1-2 for him.
No, but
to
again,
get. That's all I'm saying.
So just to make the point, in keeping with all of the other deputy leaders I think the party has had,
Mhm.
they offer nothing in charisma or personality. The FNM has never had a charismatic deputy leader. Frank Watson.
I was trying to think. That was what I was trying to think.
OAT Turnquest. They've never had and I mean the daddy, not the, and when the son was, like, they've never had a charismatic
Tommy
deputy. Right? He had a good song, but he wasn't a charismatic leader.
No, that's why he never won.
Right. So if you look at the line of their deputies, Adrian actually doesn't need to have charisma and policy posture. He just needs to be somebody that could call for money.
Y'all leaving out Michaela and Leo. Who's Leo?
Leo from Michael. He got to take 5 planes to get here. He can't be the leader.
And you can't leave out people, and the fact that you have to mention them means that they're not doing enough to be noticed for people to have them in the conversation. You know, I mean, but like I said, it's still early. We might feel like this government been in power for 50 years, but it really only been 3 months since the last election.
Right.
We haven't given these people an opportunity yet to really show us what they could do. So maybe Michaela will step up in the House.
That depends, because do you remember that when Hubert Innes lost the election, they hammered the fact that a convention immediate was necessary. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So are you all serious about this dragging the convention thing on for a year? Because I'm telling you that is going to be cataclysmic to your future. What I'm suggesting to you, to Michael Pintard, to the FNM, and to every one of the sycophants out there, it is better for Michael Pintard to negotiate a deal that he could swallow than for him to cost them to give him a Hubert Minnis Deluxe combo.
Yeah.
You follow me?
All right.
Figure out who you want to
Listen,
succeed you in Marco City. Put them in place. Take them to the people of Marco City. Get the people of Marco City to buy into that person. And at least you could live vicariously through the successor that you anoint.
All right, let's go into some of the
Kamala is not going to be a good.
With all that's going on in the Bahamas, the only thing y'all can talk about is the leader of the party. Yes, because it's what's making the news right
Because
now.
that also would
And
determine
it's
what happens in the Bahamas should they win the government.
Yeah, yes. And we don't talk
Who
about
this
him every
is, so
day.
I could case them out.
This is somebody clearly new, and they don't come here to they don't did it. Yes, if it is something that is in the news, we're going to talk about it. Do we talk about him every day? No, but it's in the news today, so we're going to have
But
the
didn't we also
conversation
talk about the
it.
king and BEC and I mean, what do you want to talk about? Trap turtles on the beach?
Well, you know, they get
I
them
wish
now.
water gets
Say,
stuck in your phone
If
line.
y'all don't like what we talking about, you could leave. We still have to get y'all. A lot of people is get y'all together.
Somebody's asking if I voted. If I can vote, I want to assure you, I think we have a photo here, that I am able to vote. I have voted in the last election. Madam Producer, can we show
They
the
want to know
photo?
how old you is.
I am legal. See the picture there. I have voted.
So we don't even know if that's you.
Not this random
want a
That
picture?
could be anybody,
Listen,
man.
I didn't want to show my political affiliations.
Oh, you had a shirt on?
I had a shirt on.
Oh.
I had a shirt on.
So you like Jay Felipe?
So y'all, this one also has an affiliation.
I have a political affiliation. I didn't want to show that yet. But listen, I voted. I can vote, people.
Yeah. Or at least your hand could vote.
Yeah, my hand. My hand can vote. That look the same? Look at that.
Boy, that could be anything.
Yeah.
Let's see. We talk about. So you're doing good, young Sebas. Let's get to the comments. I haven't read the comments in a minute. Let's go to it. I strongly disagree. St. Anne's is not a safe seat in 2031.
When have the FNM lost? When
that
in
is
the
a
history
FNM stronghold.
of politics has the FNM lost St. Anne's?
So your boy's submitting his photos already, apparently. I think Lincoln Deal will be a good bridge connecting with the younger voters and the senior voters. I do, but
That's
I
why
think
he
that
should
he should be
run as
deputy.
deputy.
I think he should, let's do it in steps. Let's see. Baby Sebas gonna run one day?
That is up to God. Only the Lord, the good Lord up above, can answer that question. Let's pray and ask. Father, can we?
Yeah. I still hot Robin with a seat too.
Yeah.
Me too.
And by 10 votes?
Me too. It was a small margin.
Very small margin. She lost.
Let's see. Rollins only disturbed the house. Being loud doesn't qualify someone to be leader. I agree. But what Rollins is doing is getting seen and getting heard. Something that Pintard is not doing. You may not like the way that he is disturbing the house, and you may not like the way that he's doing things, but the public seems to like it for some reason.
Yeah, and Rollins also offers good written.
Yeah, but we wouldn't know because that never makes the news.
Yeah.
And the average person doesn't sit down. Only you, love. The average person doesn't sit down and watch the house if they don't have to watch it. So they would only know Rollins from what makes the news. And what makes the news? Him rowing.
Him rowing. That's all they know him for.
Yeah.
Rowing and cursing out the Speaker of the House of Assembly.
But that sure on the TV, sure. But when you look at the newspaper, you look at the headlines, I can tell you what else also connects. Rollins' picture is on the front page of the newspaper 2 days out of the week.
For what? For what?
But you have to understand the way it plays in the psychology. When you start to look around as for who could possibly lead, Cliff Scavallo always says something. Never let the person be in charge that nobody thought could be in charge.
Oh. Well, the thing is, it's not that much that they have to choose from. It ain't like we have a whole cadre of people that they could choose from. It ain't 30-something people. It ain't 20-something people. It ain't even 10 people. It's a handful. You don't have that much to choose from because the person have to be in the house.
And the hand got like 2 missing fingers.
Yeah, so it ain't.
Some of them fingers on the hand ain't really working.
Yeah,
just there.
so it ain't. So it ain't that much to choose from.
Listen,
so of the people that they have. But let me mind. You know what? We can mind our business. We can wait for the convention. I'm not a part of the FNM's inner circle. I can't vote. I don't want to vote. Yeah, there's still people in there.
Yeah, they do. I agree with you, Fred.
It's split though because half of them
who the is Pintard?
Renwood.
Not Renwood. Who plays them already?
Renwood is with minutes now.
Listen,
I'm
Fred,
trying to think.
Fred is saying that Rollins is damn short of being a fool. I agree with you, Fred, wholeheartedly. He just
Rollins is actually a brilliant person. Like I don't know. I don't want y'all to like Rollins.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. And I used to tell people that about the late Rodney Monker as well. If you had an actual conversation with him outside of the things and the shenanigans that he did, he was actually very intelligent.
Right.
He held a lot of knowledge, but he was popular because of the shenanigans.
And his delivery.
And that is exactly what is going on with Rollins. He is popular because of his shenanigans, and he has no problem being popular because of the shenanigans.
Yeah.
Shenanigans. He know about shenanigans. He bring a flashlight and a headlight. So, sometimes people know what they have to do to grab an audience. Yeah. And Rollins knows if I curse this woman out. If I do this, then I can make the news. People is gonna know my name, and then they're gonna want me.
Right. So maybe he's doing the bait and switch, right? So you get him hooked, and then you get him the content that they need.
Yeah.
Don't want you to have a healthy event, Madam Speaker.
Rollins will make a good chairman with his animation. Signs of love to let that go first.
Yeah.
Well, Signs has already said he's not contesting any further.
Okay.
Yeah. But see that now puts them in a further quandary, right? Because it appears they're gonna end up with an entire new leadership team.
Yeah.
And why would you want to be doing that closer to the next election versus further from the next election?
They need to do it as much as possible. Yes.
Precisely.
You got to get the public to fall in love with you.
People hate when you say this, right? But every time you put in a whole new leadership team, that team has to build its own loyalists, which means a couple of the Negroes that are in important and key places got to go.
But you also have to bring in people who have people. Right? So you have to bring people who will come with their people. So you don't have to develop a whole new relationship with a bunch of other people. And I think I can honestly, and I ain't even trying to be leaving and just beat up on them for no reason, but I don't see it. I don't see anybody but Lincoln.
That's my reason. They need to rebrand.
That's my reason.
No, but I see Lincoln. I see Lincoln. I see Lincoln.
Who else?
See anything else?
Who else?
I want to see Michaela, but I need to see her do more. So I'm waiting for her in the house some more.
Yeah, because if I take off my glasses, I got hell to see anything over there.
I think
I think White Uncle could pull off an upset.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
We need him for one thing.
No, not even as deputy.
We only need him to call rich white people and ask them.
He could do that as chairman.
So y'all sitting up here looking like an intelligent family.
He could do that.
Mommy,
what else do you do?
Daddy, and son. Y'all be nice. I told y'all to be nice. They're liking you. Keep going, young Sebas. This young man is exactly what the show is missing.
Character, human.
Hold on,
Hold on, we have no character.
Hold on.
Thank you to who's that? Turan, I appreciate you.
Apparently, we were missing character, humor, and likability.
Likability.
But the people don't like me.
Or at least we're missing the laptop.
Except the one man who say all I do is play with my horsehair for 2 hours.
2 hours, they say.
Oh boy.
We'll be right back.
When we come back, 323-7775, we're gonna open up the phone lines and let y'all have y'all say it right there.
Nassau on all family islands. Get ready on Saturday, November 7th, when The Secret Production presents Culture Shock 2026, starring The Fireman, Camputan, The Culture Warrior Sizzler,
Dry cry, even tears, even my heart cry,
and Anthony B. Saturday, November 7th, at the Nassau Cruiseport Amphitheater. For Skybox inquiries, call 242-552-7505. Get your tickets now.
Imagine an event where entry is as effortless as a wristband scan. Calling all businesses and event organizers because selling tickets has never been smoother. With Canoe, effortlessly sell tickets online and accept payments via debit cards, credit cards, Canoe wallet, or even Sand dollars. From payment links to QR codes, track your sales digitally, making event organization a phenomenal experience. And that's not all. Canoe is giving you more. If you're offering food, drinks, or must-have merchandise at your event, Canoe takes it to the next level. Customers can seamlessly pay using wristbands, QR codes, or their Canoe digital wallet. No more long lines, no more waits. Just happy customers and a boost in sales. With Canoe, your event becomes a breeze. Cashless, worry-free, and simply unforgettable.
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello, welcome back to Eye on the Nation. I'm Levan Miller.
I'm Sandy Brown.
And I'm Shamar Nottage.
All right, let me read that. Sorry, Teron wants me to correct how I read that. My apologies. Sometimes I read things and
people for nothing?
Yeah, for nothing. He said, no, Sandy, read that correct. I said what it will be missing. Sandy, you are the professional and on the show, and Levan is the character with the humor. Together, you are liked.
Yes.
This young man seems to fit the bill. That's what he said.
But also, Randy Coe, please stop spreading propaganda. Castro is not going anywhere. It is Levan that leaves on Friday. Castro ain't going nowhere. She's staying here as producer. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now, I don't know, for those of you, I know there are some new people who are just tuning in, and we appreciate you guys. We love y'all. But I don't know if y'all are just getting to know us on the show and don't really know what this show is about. Because I see that y'all are like saying some things, but it does not go with the brand that this show is.
Where they was living under a rock.
I don't know. I know some of the people, they brought their supporters with them. But this show is not like your average talk show. It's very much so conversations that you have. I feel like you should be able to have with your friends. Barroom talk, just chill. It's not...
Right. One click beneath what would
like we teeter on the line of being canceled because
we could probably have like 6 fellas in a room right now.
Yeah.
Listen.
So we want to entertain as well as inform, and so the show is a mix of our personalities, which I think naturally is kind of sarcastic and humorous, with the smart side of us, which is educated. So if y'all came here thinking that this was the normal talk show that y'all listen somewhere else, then this is not for y'all. Turn
it off. Just click it off. Press X.
It's just not for y'all. Someone said with a side of silly because things are, and sometimes people like to laugh. It's okay to smile sometimes.
You got to. Put the light turn off as often as it does.
Or drink.
Yeah, or drink. Or take some pills. 323-777-5, 323-777-5. And I also like the show's producer. She's doing an excellent job and has a world-class speaking voice.
Pick up the Castro in the back.
You see this?
Good afternoon. This young man, like a computer, he has some good glasses. He could read the canoe ad from Eleuthera.
And I bring water. Thank you, Pietro.
Say the number.
Thank you.
32. I said wrong, eh?
I just want to hear it.
I said wrong. You want me to say 7? Like that's how you say 777? Like that?
What? 323. Go ahead. Oh boy.
This show been on air for about 5-6 months while people we always have people come. We have people listen, there's a man that commented on the TikTok video today and said that all I do is sit down for 2 hours and play with my horsehair and I have a bad attitude and he can't wait for me to go.
Wow.
Thank you for watching.
They don't like you, Sonny.
Why would you sit here for... I didn't say all of that.
2 hours.
Why would you sit here for 2 hours and watch somebody you don't like? Y'all are some weirdos.
Yeah, man.
Honestly. I mean, if you don't like me, just change the channel. But thank you for your support. Someone also said...
I the Super Wash Girls, they were so fantastic to me today, by the way. So you have to say hi to the show.
Hi, Super Wash Girls. We do have callers on the phone, though. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show. Hi, you there?
Good evening to all.
Hi.
Good evening.
Mr. Miller.
Hey.
I find it interesting that Hubert Ingram no longer support Michael Pintard.
Yeah, well, my Grammy say teeth and tongue was follow.
And comment to F&M supporters about leadership. In my opinion,
you ask that every time.
was out of order.
Every time?
And reckless.
No, it's the positive.
And could confuse party delegates. And could cause division or a split in the party again.
Why?
You okay?
Leave this man.
I just want to make sure
is aiding and abetting for the PLP.
You think
straight.
You think Hubert Ingram is a PLP
God
operative?
save the king.
God save.
Hey, I sitting too close to you for doing your
gracious
shenanigans today, okay? Hi, caller. Welcome to the show. See if Latroy write his speech.
Hi, Tanya.
Hey, how you?
Listen, Tanya from Freeport, watch you every day. Say hello to Tanya, Sonny.
Hi, Tanya from Freeport.
They want to say in your soft
Listen, to the last caller, the F&M been split. You didn't get the memo?
Yeah. Matter of fact,
split. And Pintard, after losing 2 by-elections, a general election, a set of car keys unyielding income support. I think
What do you lose?
What do you lose, man? What do you
A
lose?
set of car keys. I love that.
He loves a set of car
Yeah.
keys too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should go. Now, I have a question for the young man in the studio.
Go right ahead.
Do you know that Dr. Menace is a Shell Saxon superstar?
Yes, I do.
Do you know which instrument
Hang up on him
he
quick!
plays in the back line?
Hang up on him quick!
Madam producer, please hang up on us.
No,
He's
no, no.
not
You don't
safe.
even know why I'm going to tell
He's
him
not
hang up on
safe.
hang up on him quick.
He's not
I
safe.
know exactly what he's going to do. That bell is not ringing in. You know what? For him, tomorrow.
Fast to fake, my brother.
That bell is not ringing in here. And as close as this man is to
Soon
me
we will
today.
be delivered.
Okay. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
No?
No? Okay,
3, 2, 3.
let me go back to the comments. Your guest is doing a good job interacting with Sandy Levin Castro and followers on social media. Well done.
Thank you, Jane.
This is a heavy-breathing man. He was.
Listen, he had to take his time.
He was in high gear.
And get his point across and take his time.
Let me tell you one thing. Y'all who don't like Sandy and Castro, please, I will call BPL and tell them cut y'all power off. Tell you that.
You have those brownie points.
Where
Pietro?
can we vote again? We'll tell y'all at the end of where y'all can vote, how y'all, but like I've been telling y'all for the week, you know, if y'all want to write down the names of the people or even just write down the name of the person that you thought you liked, or if you want to do a grading scale, a 1 to 10, 1 to 5 percentage, whatever you want to do with the people, we can let y'all know at the end of it how y'all can participate in the voting process, because we talking to y'all, so if y'all don't like them, what's the purpose of us having them on the show? We got to make sure they have good chemistry, intelligence, personality. What else we looking for?
You gotta have
say
good
you have to
looks.
be handsome.
Yeah.
I'm
don't
a handsome young
Or
man.
have a radio
beautiful.
face.
I'll tell you this. We've only had men this week, but if you are interested, we are going to have some women next week. I know when I said that like 2 days ago, people was like, they don't think 2 women are going to work.
We had our woman
Let
and
us-
she turned into a man.
No.
Remember, we had a woman. And
For today, yeah.
Oh, him.
And
She
here-
morphed into him.
She turned into a man.
We have, I think, 2 or 3 women that will be on next week,
praise the Lord.
if I recall. And give the women a chance. I know y'all want the feminine, masculine energy, the differences of opinions that women and men can bring, but if the women's doing a better job than men, why not give them an
I
opportunity?
want you to use the word better a little firmer than that.
I'm saying give them an opportunity, because people saying they don't want them at all.
But I
Like
want
they
you
don't
to-
want women to try out at all.
Could we use another exchangeable word?
If they are doing if the women are doing a
pace,
better,
if the women are keeping pace,
323-7775, 323-7775. If the women are doing a good job, I'm not gonna discount them just because y'all feel like 2 women can't live in the same house.
Yeah, well, listen, you know I'm not opposed to that.
I say I'm going with Tariq St. Patrick. Listen, he
Thank
does
you.
look a little bit like Tariq now that y'all say it. And it's funny because I just started rewatching Power all over again. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hey, caller.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
How you all doing?
We
We're good.
man.
How are you?
We good.
Who's the extra gentleman?
So
Ask her.
my name is Shamar Nottage, and I'm auditioning to take Levin's place.
To take Levin? Levin going?
Yeah, man, he leaving this Friday. You ain't hear that?
Saturday?
This Friday.
Okay. Bye, Levin. Don't go yet.
I shall keep you in my heart, my dear. So there you will be with me always.
She okay?
Okay.
She probably faint.
Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
They hang up.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
I'm here. Hi, I am loving your baby Sabas. And I also love that he does not advertise for the big Apple and HP. He has something on his laptop. I've been trying to tell you.
This is an HP, ma'am.
He ain't have nothing on his laptop.
Madam producer, please zoom in. This is an HP.
I mean, you need to clean it, but
You know what? God bless. Please hang up on this woman. She's not saved.
Oh.
She's not sanctified.
She
And
was being
she's-
nice to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. This is an HP. Listen, please show the
Yeah,
Bahamas.
HP.
This is an HP laptop.
That almost like that Dell was what they're looking for.
Listen, I don't want another woman working with you. Someone said yes, give the women a chance. This was a great show. Thank you.
Thank you.
I like all who auditioned. So yeah, just kind of like write down and, you know, y'all keep asking why leaving people messaging me in my comments and stuff in Instagram. If he wants to tell y'all, he could tell y'all. Tomorrow's his last day. Maybe he'll grace y'all with an answer. I don't know. I found out when y'all find out that he was leaving. Y'all think he told me?
Response?
3237775. What's happening?
Did you?
Wasn't we all in the same place?
He's stuttering. He's stuttering.
After,
He's stuttering.
about a month after?
It was prayer for contemplation.
Yeah, I know.
Hello, caller.
Hi, caller.
Yes, how you doing?
Good,
Great
how are
to
you?
hear you guys out there today doing your magnificent job.
Thank you.
Informing the Bahamian people on the right status in life. Appreciate that most of all.
Boy, we doing
And the beautiful voice, you have been doing an excellent job. And I hope that these guys are taking notes because guess what? You need another spouse with you.
I need another guy?
Spouse?
Not a female, though.
Why y'all don't want a woman? Female is a word you
The
can't use
reason
no
why we
more.
want a woman because with both women you get an equal of what man really want. With one woman, she's going to be biased, but you have two women.
Why not?
And
Just,
both women
you know
have their
something?
opinion. Yeah, we got something.
I with him. I feel like he right.
You ain't gonna be a 3-year-old, no matter.
I wasn't sure what
What an idiot. Not you, him. That's it?
Well, you know, he has a good opinion in regards to what needs to be done in other areas too.
Who?
And for us,
Who are we talking about,
who's
caller?
about to be leaving.
Leaving?
He has some tremendous ideas. The Bahamas is very interested.
Are you
we
meaning-
don't need to go too far.
Okay. You
I
mean
think you're
leaving,
very
right?
kind. I think you're very kind, so thank you.
All right.
Someone say leaving you and tell Stanley, my God, he did not, child.
Just don't listen to
He
the
did not. Me and Castro found out at the same time in a meeting.
But that wasn't when they find out?
That was the day of.
No.
We went in a meeting and then we came right up here and made the announcement.
No, we didn't. Remember, we didn't make the announcement for 2 days.
Oh, so yes. Y'all found out. I found out 2 days before y'all.
Because we had to give it a chance.
No, don't do that.
to soak in.
Don't do that. He ain't even tell me.
That's bad.
I was in prayerful.
And how do you feel, Sandy? How do you feel?
I feel no way.
You feel no way?
Because I wouldn't tell him either. He wouldn't know. I just wanted him to just resign with immediate effect. I'd take my vacation days and go. I wouldn't tell him either.
But I care
Make sure
about you.
you can't have 2 horsehair playing around in the studio, Sonny. Let me tell y'all something. Ain't nothing horse about this hair.
No.
Okay?
I sit right on the side of it.
I tell y'all
I
that.
will tell you that's not Russian straight, honey.
I tell you that.
That's the number one. That number
natural.
one Russian straight, my friend.
It needs a little wash right now, but I tell you one thing.
Yeah.
You don't want me to get on you.
Yeah,
with the sun oil.
then.
I
Everything
think you
good.
need to be quiet over there, Tariq. 323-7773. Hi, caller. Your woman say if you getting a high-profile job.
No.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Just want to say that I am very sad that Levon is leaving. You guys are doing a really good job with the show. I appreciate the topics that you discussed, the different perspectives that you allow listeners to hear. It was a great work.
Okay.
I like the young man who was on the show. He gives a different perspective to the youth. And just keep, Levon, you should take a day. So she at least deserved a little 4 weeks before.
A little
Fine, I
text,
feel that for you.
a little heads up. He remind me of them men that is break up with women over text.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I feel that. You wrong.
I didn't know until
You wrong for that one now.
I didn't know until I knew.
Lies. Because a little
But I
birdie
just want to
anyway.
tell you guys, keep up the good work.
I didn't know until I knew.
Let me leave that alone.
You're going to go. We know you do well. And good kudos to the young man on the show.
Yeah.
Thank you, caller. Thank you.
You went to CV Bethel?
Yes, I did went to
Okay,
go
so-
to CV Bethel.
CV Bethel, they say hello from all of us at CV Bethel High School.
No, it's different. They did one. She named Sune Russell. She rewrite it. She rewrite it.
Yeah, I understand they used to have an awful
Oh, I
school
saw that
song
Black
at
and
one
Blue.
point.
We're going to talk about that tomorrow. They had a whole list of things, child. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Only because today it looked...
Black? What?
In the words of Bishop Roll, that hair expensive, very expensive.
Well, the
BPL
minister
bill
say-
expensive.
The minister said the bag he donating in black and blue, so he didn't know what they talking about.
I do think we had some comments from Chester Cooper, but we don't have them today. But we'll talk about it tomorrow and have those comments tomorrow. Okay? We'll go.
Yeah.
Hello, Siobhan. Hello.
Hi,
to
caller.
CV
Welcome
Bethel.
to the show. Hi, you there, caller?
Good evening. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
I'm gonna start week one. You and Castro here watch a week.
How much time you want the hair wash a week?
David real thing tonight.
No, I don't like wash my own hair. I go to the salon to get it
You want to know how
washed.
much time you want to do it?
As much as I can afford it.
Don't worry about afford. How much time
Everything,
you want to go?
everything on me. Monday to Friday, every day.
Castro say every 2 weeks wash
wa-
and trim. He say every Monday and Friday. He telling us
wash your hair
twice a
till
week.
you end up with dandruff.
Shani, don't worry about them. Who hurting? That's their problem.
Yeah. Tell them
they
leave
hurting
us
on
alone.
you. That's their problem, but
Yeah.
they don't love their women now, and they don't
Yeah.
treat them good.
Yeah.
And make sure they happy and beautiful. They come on a TV show
Yeah.
that you could be very charming
Yeah.
and somebody shouting out for you to try to get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They cheat fellas.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
They money low.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your money long.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just how I like my horse hair.
Long until another month, I go in Australia to make more.
Oh, okay.
See
All
that?
right, thank you.
Even ain't gonna be here. You could just spend the money.
Leaving, the people want to know if you could arrange a quarterly guest appearance after you leave.
I don't know if I have the power to exact that.
I know we can see.
Yeah.
We can see. We can see. Someone say if this a BPL worker, you know they money long. I keep telling you all, let me know some of these people so I can get a little
You
air
can go
rub.
to jail.
Or for air rub?
Listen to me. They look at they lining people up for jail over there. You don't fool with that.
I call it welcome. And they ain't giving people bail no more.
No.
I call it welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hi.
I call into the show to Levi them, because when Levi go, I miss him and Miss Brown.
I can tell you
Well,
something.
Make me laugh all the time. Now, I
Levi
miss him.
leaving, but I'll still be here.
You can't miss Levi more than he can miss you, my love. A hole is in Levi heart as we speak.
Yeah, I like to watch him and Miss Brown. They'll make me laugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yes.
like them. I like the show.
Thank
that
you.
Levi is something.
Levi, stay.
And only she's
That
calling
Levi, that Levi is something special.
Thank you. That man is way his money. Levi, Leon, Shashka. What the other one was?
Oh, the woman could call you Francesca.
The one tell me, somebody said today they cannot wait for leaving to go.
Yeah.
Because Francesca will now use proper English that she learned in journalism school. Because apparently Francesca speaks bad English whenever she's around Levi.
Wow.
That's what they say. That's what the people say.
Wow.
That I was better.
They're asking for Veronice. They want to do a background
Oh
check
no!
on me.
We don't speak. We don't
don't
speak.
Don't speak her name.
That's like Beetlejuice and yeah. You don't.
I
you
can't
don't
say it 3 times. She
you
got
don't.
pair.
You don't say them names. Then she will just appear. We love our women, but two I am watching. Why wouldn't you watch two women? I don't understand. Y'all watch two men?
But MSNBC has shows that have 2 women on it.
Yeah.
They also have shows that have 2 men on it.
I don't understand. I wouldn't watch two women.
Yeah, if you watch morning American talk show, this is not uncommon for there to be 2 women on those.
He says to let y'all know that he's an oil driller. He don't work for BPL.
Okay.
Now watch it now, you're getting fresh. Because I just drill for oil sometime myself. They just don't pay me to do it.
You know what? Let me get back into some of these comments. Let us know
Hello, caller.
how y'all feel about Mama Bear, Papa Bear. They say Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear.
Baby, okay.
People just thought what? Hey, caller.
I'm trying to figure out who's going to take over the women, them.
Latre Raming will take over. Latre is give out money and he's give out scholarships. This man don't give nothing but headache.
What a time.
What a time.
When I meet the woman them, wherever I meet them, the woman them are, you see these hands here? Nothing could hold woman like these hands.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Lord.
And so when I meet them, they know that they are safe.
In your hands.
Oh, yes.
Lil Big Bang for the win.
Okay.
Say Lil Big
Lil
Bang.
Big Bang,
Lil
Elsa Bass,
Big
Baby Bass,
Bang.
Sharp Bass.
And they had what is the name of the fella who used to be the deputy commissioner?
Which one?
The one with the glasses, McCartney, Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, say they had Honey I Shrunk the Quinn McCartney in the police ad the other day?
No.
And then now you all have.
Let me. Levi, Young Sabas, you will be leader of the young women then.
No. I have express duty as leader to look after the welfare
They say
of the young women.
Shabazz.
Yeah.
Thank you. But then you can't have all women them though. You gotta leave the young women them for me.
First of all, I born before you. You can't tell me what I can have. Yeah.
He still ain't tell us how old he is yet.
I going to say, show me the gray in your beard.
He could grow bad.
I going to say, this beard like it just coming along.
For me telling my head needed oil as big to get on him. I was just trying to be nice.
So
because let's leave that alone.
Yeah, young running bull. Give him a little chance.
Ghost, Tasha, and Tariq, you all are killing me in these comments today. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hi.
Good day.
How are you?
Hi, good day.
Hi.
Hello, talk.
Calling from Freeport.
Hi.
Freeport.
First of all, I'd like to say to Levan. First of all, I'd like to say something to Levan.
Yeah, go ahead, my dear.
Levan, I really enjoyed your time on the show. I watch you every day.
Yes, ma'am.
And I want to say to you, to just, wherever you're going, I pray the best for you.
Well,
I'm sorry that you're leaving us,
if Jesus
but I'll
go
still
with me,
continue
I'll
with
go.
Sunny and whoever the next person will be on our side.
Thank you for
But
sticking
the young
with me.
man that's there today, I really like him.
Okay.
I think he'll do well.
All right. Well, thank you. When
Okay.
it's time to vote,
All right, y'all
when
take
it's time
care.
to vote, remember to get up in the comments, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right. All right. Let me remind you guys of the process again before we go. We are looking for another co-host to sit here as Levin is leaving. And so this week, let's see if I remember. We had Nate on Monday, Brian on Tuesday. That was just yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Yesterday was
Wednesday.
we had Jay Philippe. Today we have Tariq St. Patrick. And tomorrow we have Steven, right?
Yes.
Next week we'll let y'all know. I think a flyer should be out either today or tomorrow about who's going to be on next week. But we do need y'all help. If y'all like Shamar, then y'all vote for him and y'all let us know. And then he'll come back with just me and him sitting on the desk. And we won't have Levin interrupting. And you get to see a little bit more of his personality. So 2 people will come back and just be me and them from the first bunch. And we'll do that again with the second batch. That does include ladies. I know y'all don't want them, but it is what it is. But we need you guys. Let us know.
They that don't want them.
All the people in the comments, these people keep saying they don't want 2 women.
They say they can stop watching. If 2 of us are sitting here.
Yeah, they say they don't want 2 women. I don't know.
They don't want 2 of us here.
I don't understand.
What is you have going on there?
Why you want my laptop?
I trying to figure out if you know I could see this.
Somebody sent me a photo.
Wow.
It wasn't that kind of photo.
I don't. Hey. You know, I wasn't even gonna talk.
But how you even get on my laptop?
I was here trying to see if I could look at
He that way, and my laptop this way though.
I have periphery.
But clearly, it's not that kind of photo, y'all. It was a selfie.
Boy.
Anyway, let us know in the comments. Anyway,
And then we need you to believe that this laptop doing long, big, serious things.
Get off my laptop. Let him get some last words in. You want to let the people know anything? The people asking what year you graduate.
That is up for interpretation. Listen, I've had an
Up for interpretation.
I've had an awesome time here today.
What year you graduate?
I graduate when I graduate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were they still making boarding shoes while you were in school?
No.
You see that?
But I graduate when I graduate.
They wasn't making boarding shoes when...
Sanchez,
That's a long time.
Sanchez, man, I want you to stop it.
Go ahead.
Listen, I have had an awesome time here on Eye on the Nation, and hopefully by your votes and by your chiming in the comments and calling in, that I will be here as the next co-host. I've had an awesome time with you, Sani. If you use well, leave one. The people don't want to see you go, but you know, time has come. It's time for you to go. Yeah.
Someone say agree. No 2 women for Eye on the
Yeah,
Nation.
they don't want 2 women. I don't know why.
They don't want 2 women.
I want to test you out.
Go test them out.
Oh boy.
Let me lean back.
No, roll your chair back.
Roll my chair back.
I can't go back no further. I can go into the TV.
You could stand up?
Yeah, I could stand up.
Slide me that bell.
If you get that bad, you will not get this job. This man is gone. All right, you get that bad, you will not get this job. You listen to this man. He don't work here no more. Okay, Tariq.
You're gonna be it.
Okay, Tariq.
Slide it.
Okay, Tariq.
Slide it. I told them my time would come.
coming. He's on his way.
He's coming.
He's on his way.
Francesca?
I couldn't do it. Since y'all like Tariq St. Patrick so much, let Tariq St. Patrick sit up here by himself with one of the other ladies. I couldn't do. Oh, he ain't gotta worry. He ain't coming back. He ain't gotta worry.
Good alley hoop, youngster.
Yeah. This is a prime example of somebody who batting for the wrong team. Because this man is leaving. Why would you want to make this man happy if you gotta sit here with me? That just don't even make sense.
The king is coming.
That makes sense too.
The king is
The
coming.
king is on
Wow.
his way.
Hey, don't worry about voting for Tariq no more. We had Brian. We had.
I told you I was gonna get her. And when you least expect it, like a thief in the night, we got her.
Young Sebastian listening to his daddy.
Oh boy.
Man,
Listen, I don't see it. I don't see it. You see it?
You see what?
The resemblance. There's no resemblance.
Between you and who?
But any of us here.
Oh no, you don't look like
You
me.
actually do. You actually do look.
You don't look
like
like me.
Just color. No, you look like you could be Sandy's son.
Just color. That's it.
You all do have like the same eye placement.
Ah, thank God I never wanted to have a jingle so bad in my life. We will see you guys tomorrow.
You know he's not my son. I don't have no TikTok with him.
Only ministers do TikTok.
We gotta make a TikTok.
We gotta show one of them ministers TikToks featuring before you go.
Yeah,
We can do that tomorrow.
That's how you know he's not my son.
All right, want to say goodbye?
Listen, thank you for tuning in today. We'll see you tomorrow on our next contestant. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. This has been I on the Nation. I'm Shamar J. Nottage.
The king is coming.